All right, puppers, we got a very interesting tier maker here. We're going to talk about birds.
Birds.
A lost bird. A lost bird who never learned to fly.
I think that bird watching sneaks up on you once you hit 30.
Does
Like,
it now?
never in my life have I ever thought that I would be interested in birds, and now I have a bird book, and I sit at the table and I watch birds.
So we are ranking birds in movies from animated motion pictures. There's a nice portion here. There's a couple that are left out, but we're just going to go through and rank the best bird. I was thinking we'd go off like design, memorability, and
Like, likability, I guess.
likability, yeah. And for birds that we haven't seen the movie they're from, we'll just go off design.
Or just put them in don't know.
Ah, yes, we could. We could put them in don't know. All right, so we'll start with the two geese from the Aristocats.
I love them.
Did you now?
I love them so much.
All right, so where would you put them?
I would put them in S or A.
S or A?
Yeah.
All right, let's try A for now. We'll pop them right in there.
They honestly remind me of two of my regulars at work.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love them so much.
All right, next up is the main bird from Angry Birds.
So I've never seen the Angry Birds. I think they're designed okay.
I haven't seen the
Like-
movie, but I've played at least one of the games.
I've never even played the games.
Yeah, and like it's like here.
That's fine.
It's fine. Archimedes from The Sword and the Stone.
I liked him.
What? What?
I
All right, so where would he go?
would put him in A or B.
A or B? Above?
No, I still like the geese more.
You still like the geese more. All right. Well, let's move on to Big Bird.
I mean, who doesn't love Big
Where does Big Bird stand?
B for Big Bird?
B for Big Bird. I'm fine with that. We can do B for Big Bird.
Big Bird B.
All right. Next up are the little blue jays or bluebirds
Yeah.
from Bluebirds. I'm sorry.
Little
from
bluebirds.
Cinderella.
Could you imagine if they were Blue Jays? Because Blue Jays are freaking mean. They'd be like, get dressed, bitch! Like,
Be a whole different tone.
I'm indifferent. Like, they're okay. You know,
Let's
they're
do
cute.
that for
They're
now.
cute.
All right. How about the bird from A Bug's Life?
I honestly just rewatched A Bug's Life,
Oh, cool.
and I enjoyed the bird.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Right there is where it goes. The main bird from Rio. I know Rio's a place. Is Rio also the name of the main character?
I've never seen Rio.
You've never seen Rio. Okay, so we'll put in don't know.
Yeah.
I hate this
I
thing.
love that bird.
I hate this
I love
goddamn
Hey Hey.
chicken.
I loved Hey Hey. He was just kind of like, hey.
He was too much.
I would compromise if he went in C if he was first in C.
Fine, first in C. We can do that. Moving on to the main penguin from Surf's Up.
I've never seen Surf's Up.
I haven't either, so there you go. The crows from Dumbo.
I actually have never seen Dumbo.
Da-da-da.
I know there's a lot of controversy about the crows.
There's some controversy.
I think their design is really cool.
Yeah. Put them right there. Donald Duck. Where does Donald go?
I would put him in front of Big Bird
Big front of Big Bird. All right.
because he's sassy.
He is sassy. I was always more of a goofy guy though. Sorry, Donald.
Yeah.
All right. The eagle from Angry Birds.
I've never seen it.
This thing from Angry Birds.
Yeah, we've never seen Angry Birds.
Flint, I believe her name is. From Pocahontas.
I like her. I'd put her in A.
I'd give her an A. What are we thinking?
She is also pretty sassy. I would put her after the geese.
After the geese.
Before Archimedes.
All right. Love interest from Rio.
Never seen it.
Kevin from Up. What do we think about?
I'm indifferent. I like the design. I like the character, but I'm just indifferent to where it goes.
Interesting.
I would still put Hey Hey before him.
I hate that goddamn chicken.
I know you hate that chicken, but that is the compromise. If he goes in C, he's first.
Yago.
S.
Yago gets S.
Yeah.
I can roll with that. Love interest from Surf's Up, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the bird from Stuart Little 2.
I'd put it in D.
D, okay.
It's not really memorable. It's kind of a creepy, like...
Uncanny Valley.
Yeah.
Kind of like in there. Maybe that's just like a weird angle. I don't know. I haven't seen Stuart Little in the longest time.
Same, but I just know that the bird is creepy.
All right, Happy Feet.
I love Happy Feet.
Happy Feet gotta go in S.
Yeah.
Give a little Happy Feet the S. I don't know what this is.
I don't know who that is either.
It's from like some animated movie.
My God, someone who loves birds. Tell us who these birds are.
Yeah. This, I believe, is the villain from Rio. I've seen him in a villain compilation.
Okay.
But this is the seagull from Finding Nemo.
I would also put him in S.
Yes. Because he's voiced by Jeffrey Rush.
Get in my mouth if you want to live. Get in your mouth!
Jeffrey Rush, who also played Captain Barbossa.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So it's just like, yep, he got to go in there.
Okay.
Are we fine with this order, or would we maybe do this?
I would do that.
Alrighty. The vultures from Ice Age. I don't remember if they talk.
I don't
remember seeing them a couple
them
times.
at all.
I've seen the movie, and I remember them.
I would put it, above her.
Above her. Excuse me. Above her. Thank you. Many thanks. Aw, the owl from Bambi.
I've never
Telling
seen
you
Bambi.
all about Twitterpated. So...
I love owls. Like,
yeah,
I just usually really like
it's a
the
really
owl
good
characters.
owl. I don't know if it's better than Archimedes, though. Hoot? What?
Hootie needs to be in here. Where's Hootsifer?
Hootie does need to be in here. Hoot hoot!
Hoot hoot!
Hootie would be right up here. We already ranked Hootie, though.
I love Hootie.
So let's move on to Toucan Sam?
I don't know who that is.
I'm assuming. If it's not Toucan Sam, I'm guessing someone else from Rio. So you can go there.
I also don't know who that little guy is.
And you can also go there. But I know this one. This is Scuttle.
I love Scuttle. I would put him in A, yeah.
Come on, up there. Up. There we go. Oh, Scuttle. Next up, we have the penguins from Madagascar.
Okay, so here's the thing. I loved the penguins in Madagascar. I don't necessarily like that they've taken over like their own show and their own movies and like, yeah I really enjoyed them when I first saw them.
I did too.
In the movie. But I feel like it's been like it kind of got knocked down because of all the extra stuff.
Okay, so I guess my question is, did it start as an S and then get knocked down, or did it start lower and get knocked down?
I feel like it would have started as like an A and got knocked down.
Okay.
Maybe into a B.
To a B, so like right there?
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Okay. You'd be fine with that?
I'd be fine with that.
I'd be okay. All right, this is the stork from Dumbo. This is the not racist character from Dumbo.
Never seen Dumbo.
Right, so we'll just do that.
So
that seems fair enough. This is the turkey from a movie called Freebirds. I haven't seen Freebirds, but
I've also never seen Freebirds.
That's a turkey.
Gobble gobble.
This, on the other hand, is like Uncle.
It's the drunk goose.
Yeah, the drunk goose.
Yeah, I'd put him right up there. I also don't know who that Angry Birds character is.
That's not Angry Birds, actually.
Oh.
I did some research because I was curious before we did this video. And that is the antagonist from Horton Hears a Who.
I don't
a Dr.
remember
Seuss
him.
movie.
I've seen that. I have that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, guess what we're doing after this?
I've.
We're watching Horton Hears a Who because I don't think I've seen that movie.
Wait, never mind. It's not Horton Hears a Who that I have. It's the Lorax.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
That's why I was like, I don't remember him in that movie at all.
Okay, so unfortunately you're in the don't know, even though I do like your character design.
It's because you haven't actually seen that movie.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Okay.
All right, moving on, we have the vultures from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
I like them.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like them.
I think B is good.
B is good. We're going to put them above the little...
Yeah.
Because they're sinister and cool looking. And I like
the
how
animation, I like how they like flutter up.
They
like,
flutter up and like they're always like side-eyeing
yeah.
or like slanting and like they're watching the queen do her work.
Yeah.
And they're just like...
Nice form.
Yeah. Like, no matter what, the vultures are just like, somehow, some way, meat's going to be on the menu tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is, but I know we're going to be having some meat.
One of my absolutely favorite things. I'm so sorry. We're heading on a bit of a side quest here for a second.
All right.
Whenever that line, meat's back on the menu, boys, it implies that they have a type of society that has menus. And I would love to see an orc restaurant of just like, what would it look like that they have menus?
That'd be really badass.
I agree. I think it would be hilarious. All right, side quest over.
All right,
Task
so next
accomplished.
up is, I think, Squeaker from Toy Story.
Honestly, I don't really remember him from Toy Story. What?
Maybe he was in Toy Story 2.
Because I've only ever seen the first one.
I'm going to give him...
We had an agreement.
I hate that agreement because I hate that fucking chicken. So there you go.
You could easily let me put him in B then.
No. Nope, because we're moving on to Zazu.
Zazu goes in S. Easy.
S. Oh, okay.
I would put him right.
I
right
knew I'd put him
after-
up above Scuttle.
I would put Zazu right after. Yeah.
Okay. So far, these are our main three.
Because I mean, like, he is
happy.
out of Africa. I wouldn't hang about. Like,
Is it because he's voiced by Mr. Bean?
maybe.
Rowan Atkinson?
Maybe.
I'll take it.
I actually didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's Rowan Atkinson.
for
Mr.
sure.
Bean.
I love Mr. Bean.
That's Mr. Banana Beak to you.
Oh my god, it all makes sense. My whole childhood just falls into place sometimes, and I'm like, this explains so much.
The plot thickens. All right, next up is Chicken Little.
Yeah.
Don't much care for the movie, don't much care for the character. So next up we have, I believe, Crane from Kung Fu Panda.
Did I meet Crane?
I mean, you've watched the movies. He's one of the Furious Five. It's Mantis, Crane, Monkey, Tiger, Snake.
I would honestly, like, I enjoyed the movies. I'd put him in C because I don't think he's all that memorable.
Yeah, he's actually like one of the least memorable of all the characters.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, next up is the hen from Chicken Run.
I've never seen Chicken Run.
You've never seen Chicken Run?
I have not, but it looks like it's from the same type of
movie.
animators that did Shaun the Sheep.
I know it did Wallace and Gromit.
Then yes, it's from the same,
Okay.
like, same team. So I'm sure I'd love it because I really love Shaun the Sheep.
All right, well, this is where I'd put her.
I'm okay with that.
All right. And next up is Noodles.
Noodles, yes.
Noodles is right up here.
I love him. He is dad goals.
He is dad
like,
goals. Sorry, Iago. You're only second rate again. And last but not least, we have, I believe, the Rooster from Chicken Run.
That's up to you.
Who is... Technically, it's ahead of you.
You just hate
I
so
hate
much.
Hey. I fucking hate that chicken.
Why?
So annoying, just too much. Too much screen time. The pig gets the shaft, and I was kind of digging the pig. I was like, the pig's kind of cute. I can roll with the pig. The chicken was just like all over the place. And when the ocean finally like shut it up and sealed it, I was just like, thank you. Wish you did it sooner, but thank you.
I like Hey
We had
Hey.
so many like comic relief characters in that movie. I felt the chicken was just like the one too far.
I thought the chicken was supposed to be the only comic relief character.
They all felt like comic relief's character. The ocean was funny. Maui was goofy because he kept changing into other things.
Yeah.
Tamatoa was goofy.
Yeah. I feel like Hey Hey was supposed to be the comic relief though. Like he's
If they would've
the
toned
only
down
thing
on
that
the
doesn't
other
get
characters,
serious. Yeah.
Maybe I'd agree with you, but because everyone it's such a very like there's drama there.
I just like that it's a chicken and they're just like protecting him the whole time. Just like, hey, hey.
Technically it's a rooster, but yeah. Alrighty. You just gave me the most blank stare.
I've only been bitching about wanting chickens for the past 2 years. I
Right.
know he's a rooster.
And you're fine with getting a chicken. You're not
I
getting
don't want a rooster. Roosters are mean.
Exactly.
I don't want a rooster.
My point exactly. All right, so those are our rankings of birds.
Birds.
There are a couple really good ones that I wish were here.
Yeah, there were a lot that were missing, like Tweety.
Yeah,
Like,
Tweety.
I feel like this one was really just like modern movie birds. And it,
Kinda.
with the
'Cause we
exception
have,
of
like, These and
Yeah.
these. I think it's just like mostly focused on like the Disney and DreamWorks and left out like Warner Brothers.
well, with the exception of Big Bird.
True, yeah. But like there's no
But
Roadrunner.
yeah, like Roadrunner, Tweety, like
the Looney Tunes, they got the Shaft.
the rooster. What is his name?
Foghorn Leghorn.
That's his name.
Yeah, Foghorn Leghorn. Listen here, I say. Listen here, I
Yeah.
tell you what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Foghorn
didn't know
Leghorn.
that was his name.
Yes.
Okay. But like he's not in there. I don't know. I feel like they just left out a lot of like really famous birds.
Because Foghorn Leghorn would be like right up here.
I
love
enjoyed him.
Foghorn
I don't know
Leghorn.
why I didn't know that was his name, but I remember really liking him as a kid.
He was one of my personal favorites. Who else? Like there's the Bard from Robin Hood, which you haven't seen.
Yeah.
He's a rooster. Dee-ba-dee-da-dee-ba-do-do.
I just like feel like we were looking it up the other day and I was like, yeah, why isn't that one in there? Why isn't that one in there? But now, of course, since we're recording, I'm like,
Pretty much. Oh, well. Well, folks, that's what we think of the birds in movies. What do you think we should rank next? Let us know, and we'll see you all with the next video.
The Hoodles.
The Hoodles!
To Hoodles.
Hoodles!